Welcome to the TheDopeyKids review of Thy Creature. This review was written by Renaud Nadeau. Thy Creature was published and developed by Maz M and Growing Seeds. Thy Creature is Maz M's retelling of the story of Frankenstein. In the game, you play as Frankenstein's monster, however you have no memories of your past. You are forced to flee from the village where you woke up due to your monstrous appearance. Eventually you stumble into a tower, and this is where the story begins. Inside the tower, you awaken to a boy named Noah, who has tended your wounds. Noah also possesses very little memories, but is able to inform you that Frankenstein is at the top of the tower. Noah tries to trick you at first into helping him escape the tower. When that fails, and after some reluctance, he agrees to help you reach higher levels in the tower. As you travel the first floor of the tower, you recover Noah's memories, which are traumatic in nature. Noah grew up having to look after a group of other kids, and so his ability to tend to you upon your arrival begins to make sense. As you explore, you battle these creatures called Nepi. They are the ones responsible for stealing everyone's memories. As the story progresses, you have multiple boss battles, which take the form of bullet hell matches. Between the boss battles, there are puzzles for how to move to the next section of the tower. These two game mechanics keep the game from being short, as the story itself isn't very long. After reaching the second level of the tower, you will meet Justin. Justin is also missing their memories, and as you battle on that level, you start recovering Justin's memories. As you learn first from Noah's, and then Justin's memories, you begin to question what is really going on here. You find out that someone Justin knew died recently. These mysteries drive your character forward towards their goal of finding Frankenstein so that you can discover what is really going on. Unfortunately, the game appears to have no ending at this time, as you reach a dramatic revelation, which I will not spoil, and then are greeted with a disappointing "to be continued" screen. Please note, this is an early access game, and so I have to assume the ending will be added eventually, but right now having a story-driven game with no ending is a bit of a letdown to me. As I mentioned above, if it wasn't for the puzzles and boss battles, the story itself would be rather short. Even accounting for those, I beat the game in maybe 5 to 6 hours in its current state. There's certainly more content to come, and so this game will take longer to play once it is fully released. The music video and starting for this game is honestly amazing, because even if you don't play the game, you should watch the video. I wish more indie games could get me pumped like this music video did. While playing, I only came across what I consider to be two noticeable bugs. The first was after a boss fight. I was able to walk through the map's walls briefly. Thankfully, I was able to just go back onto the map's paths and continue without breaking the game. For the full playthrough of the story, I consider this not to be a big deal. The second bug, however, really needs to be addressed in the next update. Currently, when fighting the bosses on the second level, the sound for its attacks is bugging out to where it's almost a screeching noise. I recommend not fighting that boss without having lowered your game volume first. It was not a great experience, and a part of the game I disliked the most. That creature's artwork and story are where this game truly shines. If it can polish up the sound and pacing, then this will be an absolutely fantastic game once it is finished. This game has also made me interested in Maz M's other works, due to the unique art style employed here. And they also seem very interesting as well, and I recommend looking them up if you end up enjoying this game. We have ranked Thy Creature as pretty good with holes, and early access denied. The pros of the game being the beautiful artwork, lovely music, and great character story, with the cons being slow pacing, ear-destroying audio bug, and currently being no ending. Hope you have enjoyed this review from the TheDopeyKids, and we'll see you next time.